In front of you is a reconstruction of how we think the medieval wall would have looked at the gatehouse off to the left there from the Eastgate Chamber. The remains in front of us extended originally on four sides throughout, enclosing the whole of Roman Gloucester, apart from suburbs that extended out to the north and to the west. The medieval tower is one of a number of towers constructed along the outer face of the wall in the 13th century, which have been found elsewhere as well. The chamber itself was constructed in the 1970s when the shopping centre was built. The remains were found by archaeologists in 1969 and they were preserved as part of the development. And the chamber was open to the public for many years.
So would this wall continued along then, right along here on the right-hand side, where this other wall is there more Roman wall going, or is this what's actually left?
There is more Roman wall running off in that direction. The wall runs up to the corner of King's Square. Another section of the wall has been found under what used to be the Midlands Electricity Building in King's Square, which is now the Computer Game Exchange or the Entertainer. And you can see that section of wall under glass there, although it's not currently publicly accessible. So the wall continues northwards in that direction to King's Square and then turns west and runs up underneath the cathedral. So it's that sort of scale. And equally it heads south from here through the Eastgate Chamber and off underneath the library and down towards Greyfriars.
But it must have cost millions to manufacture in those days, and the amount of people.
It's an extraordinary undertaking, especially given the lack of any modern machinery. To quarry this quantity of stone and bring it down here and to then construct it on site is not even considering the mortar needed. It's a massive undertaking. These walls also sat on large timber foundations as well.
And what does it mean to Gloucester, Andy?
I think it's a great example of the beauty and how beautiful and impressive Roman Gloucester was. What an important civic establishment it was. And these walls, remember, stood until the 17th century. They withstood the siege of Gloucester. This tower was actually in use during the siege of Gloucester. So for me, this is an extraordinary remnant from a very proud history.